So she's 1-love up, Nicole David, serving at love all.
Stroke to Welily.
You see the stroke there.
And out 1-love.
Some great retrieving from Nicole. When you're playing error, it feels like you've won the point a few times before you actually do win the point. And that's why it's so frustrating.
Voice from someone who's been there.
Many, many times.
Skipping around each other, both players.
Yes,
making the effort to get to the ball.
1-love.
And it's 1-love and a let given for Nima Welily.
Good shot from Renine.
Brilliant disguise.
Excellent play. That came from the shot before the hold, and then she pushed it long, forced Nicole in the back, and then the put away.
A great start from Nima Welily. It's 2-love.
Down.
This is much more like it from Nima Welily.
3-love.
Forcing error from Nicole David. She goes 3-love up in this second game. Great lift from Renine.
Down.
But an error, unfortunately.
And out 1-3.
1-3 Nicole David. Much better performance so far from Renine, though.
She has, you know, started off very well in this game, and she's really got to maintain this, you know.
And out. 4-1.
Must have said that out, did she?
Nicole David serving another out. This is the second time she's done it this week. Not something you often see on a squash court.
I don't think I've ever seen her serve it out before.
I can tell you when she did last, if you'd like. It was in the British Open final in 2013, where she served out against Laura Massaro to give Laura match balls.
Well, there you go. But hits back with a nick.
And out.
Totally
2-4.
put off by that.
Great length from Renine.
And out 5-2.
This is more like it. Good body language as well from Renine. Looking in control.
It was amazing, you know, after that first game, she's really just cleared ahead, you know, thought of the game as if it's love all again. Her amazing ability to do that.
Down.
And a little bit of a uncommon error there from
6-2.
Nicole. We've seen a few in this match so far.
So it's 6-2 Renee Welily after an extremely quick first game. She's got Nicole David on the back foot.
That's a great shot.
7-2.
The replay, just a change of angle.
Pow. That is great.
Down.
But a second would be cheeky, and that one's in the tin. Looking frustrated there,
And out.
Renee. 3-7, Nicole
3-7.
David. She's famous, you know, this Egyptian flair we often talk about, but she's a brilliant shot maker, Renee Welily, but it's coupled sometimes with a high error count.
Yeah, I think there's a fine balance with it. And we see, again,
4-7.
just the precision from Nicole in that point.
Dying in the neck. Perfect replica of the previous Renee shot.
Down.
This
And
is
out.
outstanding shot making on the backhand.
8-4.
Seems like they're both just nick for nick. What can you do?
We can just smile and feel pleased. Here in the commentary box, it's 8-4 Renee Welily.
Stroke to David. And out.
Looking chagrined there,
5-8.
Renee Welily, but not asking for her video review. It's a stroke.
Down.
Going for another, and it's in the tin.
6-8.
Nicole David closing the gap, 6-8.
Great burst there from Nicole.
No movement from
7-8.
Renee there, really. Do you think she didn't see it, or was just too good?
Yeah, she was caught behind. She had to cover all parts of the court on that. Nicole's boast is going quite well at the moment, and also a flick seems to have incorporated a few shots in this match.
Stroke to David.
And it looks as though Reneem's lost that lead.
8-all.
It's level
She worked
pegging.
hard for.
Yeah, level pegging, 8-all. Nicole David on serve. Can Renee get back the momentum in her favour?
Wow.
Down.
Ah, that's not what we want. It wasn't in the nick from Nicole David, but it was
9-8.
just good enough. that
She just
Renee couldn't
moved
get to
Reneem
it.
from corner to corner.
9-8.
Down.
This is a great rally, but that's not the end you want from Renee Welily.
10-8. Game
Nicole
ball.
plays her out, and it's 10-8, 2 game points to go to love up in this semi-final. Welily trying all of her shots,
Down.
and one is pulled off to make the
And
deficit
out.
only a point.
9-10. Game
But
ball.
it's still 10-9, or 9-10, I should say. Renee on serve. Finally, we can exhale after that enormous rally. What a performance for Renima Welily. She punches the
10-all.
sidewall.
Player to win by
She's
2
used her
points. Each player
brilliant
has 1
forehand
video review
cross-court
available.
nick to win back the second of that 2-point deficit. What can she make of it? She's in front of Nicole David here. Close on the sidewall, but no call. Raneem certainly digging deep here, Casey.
Stroke to Welily.
She gets the stroke.
The video review.
Nicole is going to
David on the
video
stroke
review.
decision.
This is the moment for it. You don't have to call it if you don't want to, Casey. It's a video review for Nicole David against that stroke call. So we see here Nicole making a not as precise a shot as we sometimes expect from her, but Raneem is indeed through the interference. How will that impact on the third referee?
Decision
Stroke
upheld.
stands.
David has no reviews remaining.
Stroke stands.
11-10.
Nicole David is reviewless
Game ball.
for one more point potentially of this second game. And if she's feeling frustration, she doesn't show it. Indomitable.
Great get.
Great mid-court strength. She's staying in within reach in this rally brilliantly, Raneem.
What a point from Nicole. Just pushing her opponent back, pushing her back, and then in for the drop shot.
Hand out.
Outstanding,
11-all.
Nick. And at a brilliant point. So, 2 points saved, 2 game points saved by Renima Welily, 1 game point saved by Nicole David. It's 11-all in the second game.
Down.
Another great shot from Raneem.
What an outrageous finish from Renima Welily.
Hand out.
She's just got
12-11
such
game ball.
audacity on a squash court. It's brilliant to watch. 12-11 game ball.
Yes, let. 12-11 game ball.
No video review remaining for Nicole David. The let is given. It's 12-11. Total silence in the auditorium here at Drexel. What can Nicole David do next?
This is a great point. Both players showing Trying to move each other around.
Exhibition
Great
squash.
retrieving.
Brilliant hold. Nicole David had her pretty much up onto the side wall.
Down.
Oh, and the error.
Oh, that was a moment. That was a big moment for Welily. So
Hand out.
she puts her
Well
boast
ball.
into the tin. She had Nicole behind her. And that's a business as usual face from Nicole David. It's 12-all.
Down.
What an error. A 12-all from
And out.
Nicole.
She's played
13-12.
an equivalent
game
number
ball.
of errors to Welily in this second game, which is surprising to see, but they've matched each other on beautiful touch as well. 13-12. Game ball, Renee.
Oh, and that's a great hold from Nicole.
Sending her the wrong way, and it's
Hand out. 13 all.
Nicole on serve.
Down. 14-13.
Neem just can't afford
Game ball.
to go through a patch like this at this stage of the game.
Game ball, Nicole David now, 14-13. That's the shot Renee was looking for, but she's been pushed up into the
And
corner of the
One-two,
court.
David.
And that is that.
15-13.
Nicole David, she's returned. She came from
David
game
leads
points
2
down.
games to love.
She's taken that second game 15-13, and it was an enormous game. Both girls playing at the limit of their abilities. 17 minutes of squash played here in a single game. 18 minutes of squash, I'm corrected. So Nicole David wins the first 2 games of this semi-final, 11-3, 15-13.